Welcome back to American Truck Simulator and my incredible Dodge Ram. I've been using this truck over the past couple of months and I've really enjoyed it. The guy who made this mod gave us two trailer options, kind of like a regular trailer and a car hauler, but kind of like your mum, I think bigger is better. All right, well, gonna be one of those days, boys. All right, let's just, okay. I didn't only want to make my life difficult by towing a road train with a pickup truck, but I was also wondering how hard it could be to use this combination and go from the Canadian border all the way down the West Coast and to Mexico. We are going to go from one end of America to the other end. It is a 1,400-mile journey. It says it's going to take us 27 hours. I hope you've got your popcorn ready, because we're about to be here for a very, very long time. I have 30,000 horsepower, which on one hand is great. Everyone loves lots of horsepower. On the downside, I have 6 trailers, which kind of counteract my 30,000 horsepower. I think I've also made my life a little bit more difficult because I've chose trailers that don't necessarily... You can see what I mean. And the other obvious downside is I am the one driving the truck, which for obvious reasons means this is going to be quite difficult today. Someone says, Nick, is this how the merch gets delivered? No, we hire professional. Really? If I was in charge of delivering the merchandise, let's be honest, I would have had an accident so bad the merch would have flown into the atmosphere. I guess it's time to see how much I weigh. Now, that seems safe for a pickup truck. 135,000 pounds for a Dodge Ram to tow is impressive. What is the most powerful pickup truck actually able to tow in real life? My Raptor can tow like 7,000 pounds, which is quite a bit for a super soft off-roading truck. I think if you start getting into like the F250s and F350s, you can probably get up to like 40,000 pounds. I think 130,000 though is a little unrealistic. You know those strongmen in the world's strongest man competition? You know they pull airplane. An airplane has to weigh more than this, right? Pulling a plane is... Well, it was only a matter of time before we had our first... Okay, I'm going this way, apparently. As I like to say, it's not actually an AR-12 skill issue. It's just an excuse to plug my new stickers, like this one, which is perfect for every vehicle that I drive. You probably have friends that need this sticker. You can go get them right now on the AR-12 store. They have free shipping anywhere in the world. Yo, chat, you want to know a fun fact about the Americans? Over the past, like, 2 weeks, it's been the Hockey World Junior Championship. It's basically like a hockey championship for like people who are under 18 to basically represent their country. So they have Canada and the US and Sweden and Finland and so on and so forth, right? Do you want to guess what the Americans' goal horn was? Listen to the song that plays. Is that not the greatest thing you have ever seen in your life? Back to our journey. We have now left Seattle, heading south towards, I guess, Portland, technically. Holy, look at this. For God's sake. We got places to be, and our customers expect these deliveries on time. We do need to do a little bit of bullying. We also do need to watch out for our fuel usage. Now we're just casually playing a game of no hezzy. Nebraska? Did they just advertise Nebraska in Oregon? Who wants to go to Nebraska? Nebraska's definitely one of those places that has more cows than people. I'm actually not gonna hit anyone. Oh, God Gamer? Yo, God Gamer? Did I actually just get around the corner without crashing into anyone with my 6 trailers? See, and we thought it would be sketchy going through the town to get fuel. Nope. Getting the fuel will be a bit of a faff. There will be some... Sorry, police officer. I'm in. Lovely. All right, now I can fill up with fuel, and luckily, I'm not causing any inconvenience to anybody around me. Almost nobody around me. Okay, I'm going this way, apparently. This is forward. I'm in forward gear, and it's going backwards. Okay, that's a bad sign when you put your car in forward gear and then the car goes, no, that's not a skill issue. It was a Tesla. I was simply doing the world a service. On the topic of Tesla, did Tesla ever do anything about that like cyber truck, like the semi truck, the cyber semi, the Elon semi? Did anybody ever do anything about Elon semi? I heard it was a little small, so they got scrapped. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That was the most cartoonish crash I've ever seen in this game. Shit. No, we're fine. 449, we're good. True rally driving god. Yo, look at the helicopter. They must be reporting on me. And oh, forgot. He did something illegal for sure. Boys, we've got 16 hours to get to our destination. We're looking good. We're on pace. I think we can pick up the pace a little bit from here. I do need to find a fuel station. I think I'm gonna have to take the next exit. This fuel station is in the middle of goddamn nowhere. What in the world is this little town? Yeah, Mr. Ford Explorer. Oh, you messed up. You messed up, bro. Actually, on the topic of HOV lanes, boys, did you see the guy who drove in an HOV lane? Except in the back seat, he put blow-up dolls so he could try to get away with driving with people in the car. Yo, game is game. Fair play. If I was the cop, I would recognize the genius that man is and not give him a ticket. This is where we make some distance up. 110 miles an hour through Redding, Northern California is absolutely a racetrack. This is beautiful. Look, and then we get to play impromptu no hezzy. See, this is fine. This is fine. This is what that one guy with a BMW does on a random Tuesday evening, huh? Look at that. We dropped our ETA by 30 minutes right there on that one little bit of road. Beautiful. Yo, chat, does anything actually happen in this bit of California, or is it just simply existing? Isn't it wine country? Maybe. The one time I've ever drank wine, I was in California. I was actually doing a really fancy thing. I got invited to like a Michelin star dinner. Not even joking. Spoiler alert. Kind of overrated. It was sponsored by like a bunch of California wineries, and it was my first time ever drinking wine, and I went, wow, that's cool. But I think now I'm broken because I had like essentially the fanciest wine you could get, and now I don't want it ever again. So now I just don't drink wine. Chat, you know these like fancy Michelin star restaurants? I was so disappointed. I was like, I'm gonna get the nicest meal I've ever had in my life. Wrong. You just get like 7 courses. Every course is like one little spoonful of food on your plate with like an art design drawn around the side, and then they go, here's your food, and you're like, cool, but where's my meal? I'm not even joking. All the people we went with, we ate this 5-star meal or whatever it was, like the Michelin star, whatever. We were all so disappointed with it, and we were all so goddamn hungry after. We all went back to our hotel room and ordered room service. Don't get me wrong, it was really cool. And it was like some of the most interesting food I have ever tasted in my life. There was one thing, I've never eaten rabbit before. They gave me rabbit and it was like smoked. And I opened it up in like this little thing. And when you opened it, it went poof. And it was like super cool. Chat, did you know the Michelin star thing is done by the same Michelin tire company? Did you know that? Fun fact. And the way it started was so they could like recommend restaurants for you to drive around and stop on. Welcome to Sacramento, boys. The city that California wishes it forgot. Raymond and I went to Texas together like a couple of years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. We were there on like a vacation, and we went into, again, this like quite fancy restaurant. It was like this Italian place that was like very highly reviewed. I was like, I'm so hungry, I'm ordering a pizza. And Raymond was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna order tortellini. Raymond's a pasta guy, as it turns out. Didn't know that. I wouldn't be friends with him if I knew that. I get my pizza. My pizza's this nice, big, individual pizza, like a nice plateful. Nice pizza, right? We see this massive bowl approaching the table. Like, massive. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, this big. Massive bowl. And Raymond's like, oh my God. This is gonna be wild. He's like, I'm about to eat for like 4 days. They put Raymond's monster bowl down. I shit you not, there were 4 tortellinis in this bowl. And they're just in there in like an artsy fartsy way. And Raymond just looked at it and went, oh, bro got so incredibly scammed, it's not even funny. He probably also ordered room service that night. He probably did. Will we ever see him again? Raymond and I actually want to do the podcast again, and I've actually ordered a bunch of furniture, which we will be using for a new podcast set, potentially. Be on the lookout for that. Oh my God, that truck just hit me. Aldi in America? Chat, there's no Aldi in America, is there? Wait, Fire says yes, there is? Wait, chat, isn't there something about the owner of Aldi and Lidl being related? Aren't they like brothers or cousins or something like that? Chat, we've just run out of fuel. We've just run out of fuel. Uh-oh. Stop. Could I have an emergency refueling? Hopefully this will be enough to get me to a fuel station, or we're gonna have to do another one. Isn't there something crazy about, like, is it Puma and Adidas? Aren't they brothers too? Oh yeah, and the weird coincidences don't stop there. The CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, is cousins to the CEO of AMD. And then the fuel station is right there. This is not very efficient. The German Aldi and Little Brothers, or Puma Brothers, would not appreciate this inefficiency, as they are German. Saving the world's resources, one corner cut at a time. All right, beautiful. Now let's have a quick little siesta, sleep to 7 a.m. All right, now we just got to get back on the highway. Why did I pick the most fuel chugging truck? I thought it would be appropriate to drive through America with this. Let's be honest. Okay, I'm going to have a big problem here. I'm about to crash into the fuel pumps and cause an international incident. Holy shit. Or I'm not. Oh my God, God Gamer. All right, just doing a little bit of corner cutting here. Wouldn't be an AR-12 video without a blatant cheese maneuver. I like the color of your trailer. Oh, it's a Duncan trailer. Sick. Smash. Somebody in chat says, Nick, this is illegal? No. If a cop ever tries to pull you over for corner cutting like that, just tell them you're doing the world a service by saving the world's resources one corner cut at a time. By you cutting the corner, you are going less distance, aka you are using less fuel, aka you are doing good for the planet. Look at the ETA drop. 2 p.m., 1:50 p.m. This is glorious. This is a race circuit if I've ever seen one. Los Angeles straight. Are we gonna have to go through LA? LA is always a mess and chock-a-block with traffic. However, if I can keep my no hezzy up, this will go quite well. 134 miles an hour right there. We are zoom. Zoom. Oh, you're gonna die. Bad idea. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I have had significantly less skill issues than I was anticipating. I was expecting so much worse. This is not bad. Wait, are we good on fuel? I think we're good on fuel. Our destination, 170 miles away. We've got 190 miles of fuel. We will make it to the Mexican border. We will complete this journey without at least too many incidents.
Can only imagine the amount of traffic he's causing every time he switches lanes.
You're not wrong. Every single time I change lanes, you can't see it in interior view, but every time I change lanes, I am hitting people with the trailers, and that's making them stop. And it's probably breaking. Okay, run away. I've got to go left here. Keep that in mind.
The co-founder of Aldi was kidnapped for ransom in 1971 and then paid for his release, then requested a tax break from the German government on the grounds that his kidnapping was a deductible business expense.
That's the most German thing I've ever heard. Didn't the CEO of Heineken also get kidnapped too? What's with the food and beverage people being kidnapped? What did they do?
The kidnappers had to pay my family $50 to take me back cause I asked for McDonald's every 2 minutes.
Kidnapping in 2025 has to be on a massive decline. You've got to deal with like a Gen Alpha kid. That would push me over the limit if I'm just saying. Bro, I know people who would pay to have their children kidnapped, not the other way around these days. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Just yank it. Just yank it. We're good. Okay, got to do another yank. Hold on. Hold on. It's like one of those recovery straps, you know, the ones that are kind of like bungee, and then you pull and it goes boing. Just like that. Perfect. What do you even do if you see this pulling up at an intersection? Depends entirely on who's driving it. If it's me, run and hide. If it's an Australian, don't worry about it. You're fine. All right, where's my drop-off? Oh, shit. My drop-off. Oh, we have officially made it across America with a road train being pulled by a pickup truck. And we only took the lives of countless families along our journey. It's a sacrifice that they are willing to make. Well done, us.